Hello Star Wars The Clone Wars action figure collectors and fans, it's filmmaker Mike. You just saw my unboxing on the Darth Maul Returns Target exclusive battle pack. Now, I'm going to be reviewing the figures one by one, and so, here we go. So I've got them right here, and it's really cool that they can even stand, even on the plastic clamshell, or their plastic prison, as they come in. And so we're going to start off with Darth Maul. And he didn't have any elastic bands, so just gonna cut the tape here on his lightsaber and his lightsabers and his spinning thingy-majig, which reminds me of the Hasbro roleplay toy that they made for General Grievous. Oh my gosh, this Darth Maul looks awesome! I'm gonna put these figures aside first. Check it out! This Darth Maul looks great. So going over articulation first, he does have a ball-jointed neck, ball-hinged shoulders, ball-hinged elbows, and no articulation on the wrists, and no articulation on the upper torso or waist. But he does have what looks like ball-hinged, let's see, I guess that, yeah, ball-hinged hips, and of course ball-hinged knees, right there, and ball-hinged ankles. So great articulation, although I wish he had upper torso articulation or waist articulation and wrist articulation. Just seemed lacking, especially for this awesome looking action figure of Darth Maul with his cybernetic legs. He just looks great, and he looks absolutely amazing. Love the paint apps on him. The red and black just really of course stand out. It's a great color combination. Ever since I saw him first in episode 1, great character design. So really nice, and it's really cool that they gave him his cybernetic legs. This is really awesome, and the figure just feels great. It's a very solid figure, very good articulation. Not quite perfect articulation because he's lacking some very pivotal articulation as far as the upper torso, the wrists. And he could have used another set of articulation here, right here on the back of his knees, or on the back of his almost not his ankle, but these are his robotic ankles. Almost look like chicken feet, bird feet. But other than that, good articulation, great paint apps, great paint deco, great looking figure, very solid, and the facial expression is just perfect, everything. And of course, he does come with his lightsaber. And this thingy-majig with a red, looks like force power or something holding the lightsaber together, which kind of looks silly, but that's okay, because I believe you can separate the lightsabers, so you can have them hold it. And this one, pretty much, when you have them hold a saber like that, you can pretty much spin the lightsabers just by flicking it, and they kind of lock in place. So pretty cool. I'm glad they didn't do like a gimmick like squeeze Darth Maul's legs, or push a button on his back and then so he can spin it. I'm glad they didn't do that. Otherwise, it would have really hindered the articulation and the figure overall. My impression with the figure. So, but this is not bad. This is really cool. I mean, for the kids, yeah, they're probably gonna be like, that's it. But this is a solid action figure. It's again great paint apps, good articulation. And just really glad and excited to finally get Darth Maul as a Clone Wars animated style action figure. He looks great, and just very nice detail as well on his cybernetic legs. You can see the ridges and the paint apps. You've even got, it's not all completely black. There's some silver, and it looks like it's brushed metal. So it looks like there's some weathering there. So very nice. And again, on his upper torso, the paint apps of his Sith tattoos looks great. So a very excellent figure. Definitely, of course, worth getting with the battle pack, the Darth Maul Returns battle pack. So this is definitely a must-add in your Star Wars The Clone Wars action figure collection, or your Star Wars action figure collection in general. So as far as his lightsaber, oops, and he just fell down. I'm not sure how well the stand will work with his feet, but let's try it anyway. He does have peg holes at the bottom of his feet. You just plug it in. Oh, I guess it will work well, which is good. So there you go. So with the lightsaber, you can actually pull this off from that little Force red thing, and you can connect his lightsabers. There's a little peg on one of them on the longer hilt, or actually they pretty much look, they're actually the same length. So there's a red little piece sticking out, and you just plug it in just like that, and then you have Darth Maul's double-bladed lightsaber back in action, restored to what it was and forever will be. Darth Maul's ultimate weapon. So it is interesting that that we got, of course, he got his lightsaber back, at least half of it. And this is where I really wish we had wrist articulation, so he could actually hold his lightsaber a little bit better. It'd be easier if he had wrist articulation. But he can definitely hold it on either hand very well. So very cool. So yeah, this is where I wish wrist articulation came in, so it'll be easier for him to hold his double-bladed lightsaber. But since he doesn't really have his double-bladed lightsaber, he only has his single-bladed lightsaber, I'm gonna give it to him. And it's actually supposed to be shorter. The hilt's supposed to be shorter, right about here, chopped off. And it's supposed to be shorter, as seen in the Clone Wars. But that's okay. I'm gonna let that slide. At least he has a single saber, and there you go. Very awesome. And that's Darth Maul, the Clone Wars action figure, the Clone Wars version of Darth Maul, Clone Wars animated version of Darth Maul. Looks great, and of course he comes with his lightsaber, his double-bladed lightsaber, which you can definitely just split into one, which is great because that's what it appears like in the show. And of course this little Force-wielding double-bladed lightsaber thing. You don't really need to use that, of course, or display it if you don't want to. It's just there, I guess, for the kids. So, but again, a very solid action figure. I'm so happy with this figure. He looks great, and of course with a black action figure stand as well. And of course he has his Galactic Battle Game card right there. So, gonna insert that, and there you go. There's an image of Darth Maul with his cybernetic legs. And of course, there he is. Hasbro 3 3/4 action figure. And by the way, this figure is pretty tall because of his cybernetic legs. So really, really awesome. So happy with this. Great job, Hasbro. This definitely gets a solid 5 out of 5 Sith lightsabers. Great looking figure and just all around awesome. Again, I just wish it had super articulation, but you know, I'm hoping Hasbro will re-release or retool or make another one with super articulation, which we all know this figure above all, among others, many others, deserves it. Just calls for it. So anyway, hope you all enjoyed my review on the Darth Maul Clone Wars action figure. Please feel free to click on the thumbs up button right below, like, favorite, comment, subscribe, and stay tuned for my reviews on Night Sister, aka Mother Talzin, and Savage Press. Thank you all for watching. Until next time, may the Force be with you. Bye.